Hey there! In this video we're going to learn about stats or results. After sharing your survey, you'll have access to the results section where you'll be able to see the information gathered in detail. To access, you must click on the green chart icon. The general view of the results collected will appear and you will be able to see your metrics and your total results. There are 5 windows in the results panel: Summary, Results, Respondents, Reports, and Share. Let's begin by Summary, which is the first page we see when we click on Stats. The first thing that can be observed are the general results of your campaign: the number of surveys completed, the number of respondents, the completion rate, and the average completion time of your campaign. The second thing you'll find is a chart showing the responses gathered by day and divided between started and finished campaigns. You can always filter the information in different periods of time. Finally, you will see the information regarding devices. You'll be able to access the specific metrics discriminated by devices in which the campaign was completed, obtaining information such as the number of respondents and the number of completed surveys, and the completion rate and the total traffic. Now, let's see what we find in the results section. Here you will be able to access your users' general answers and analyze your campaign in detail, question by question. Given that each type of question is different, each one will have a different way of displaying its results. Let's see what you would see in each type of question. For multiple choice questions, you'll find the number of answers obtained for that question with the different answer options, the number of responses each answer had, and that number equivalent in a percentage. Short answer and form are 2 different types of questions, but the results for each are displayed in the same way, given that they both include blank text spaces where users can write their answers. In both these types of questions, you will find all the answers one underneath the other. If it is a campaign that has demographic data, then the name of the user will be given next to each answer. While if the campaign doesn't have this data, the name of the respondent will not be visible. Here, on the top right part, you'll find a cloud icon, and by clicking on it, the tool will recognize the most frequently used words and identify which ones are repeated in the answers. They'll be represented as a cloud of words, as shown. Next is a scoring type of question, for which the statistics are extremely simple. The results will be seen in the selected scale, in amount, and in the icon used, and you'll be able to see the average score selected by your users. In the case of ranking questions, the results are more visual and colorful. You'll find the different possible answers positioned according to average. For example, in the following image, it can be seen how the location option is the most important one for your users, with an average position of 1.53, followed by hygiene in an average position of 1.84. In the same way, the colors show in a graphic way the number of times the option was positioned in first place, second place, etc. You'll find the same number of colors as options for your answers. Next, we have the Net Promoter Score type of question, which is known for having a specific calculation that generates a Net Promoter Score of a company, brand, product, or service. In the statistics, you'll find the following chart where you'll rapidly see the number of responses obtained for each one of the options through bars or columns, the Net Promoter Score, and the average for the detractors and promoters. Finally, in the File Upload type of question, you'll find the file name that has been uploaded. By clicking the document, a window will pop up and you'll be able to see the document or the image separately. When you reach the bottom of the screen, you will find the option to export these results by clicking on the Print button. By doing so, you will be able to print or export the files as PDF. In the Respondent section, you will find the answers detailed by respondent and see not only what they answered in each question, but also from which device and the exact moment they did it. If you see a blank space in any of the questions, it means that the answer was not mandatory and the user decided to skip it. This section will allow you to track your users one by one, analyze each case, and understand the reasons why some users evaluated your brand, product, or service positively and others negatively. You can also choose a period for which you want the information to be filtered by, which makes the analysis even more personalized. In the Report section, by entering Create New Report, you'll be able to download all the information from your campaign in an Excel spreadsheet for analysis or to merge data from multiple campaigns. You can select a range of dates to download the information and assign a name to the file. This will allow you to separate the results according to a specific range, for example by month or week in a campaign that runs over time. When the report is done, we'll let you know that it is available for download both via email and with a notification in your account. Your results file will download in your predetermined download folder, and you'll also find all the previous documents to download every time you need to. Remember that if you have a filter applied, the downloaded report will be based on the rules applied by the filter. The last section or window is a share one. In this section, you will be able to invite people to access and analyze the results of your campaign. Whoever you choose to share your results with will be able to access and see the results anytime unless you revoke their invitation to access. These will be updated in real time. And don't worry, they will be able to see your results but won't be able to edit anything from your campaign. Once inside this section, you'll find two fields that must be completed: the email of whoever you want to send the invitation to, and the password that the user must use in order to access the results. The invited user will receive an email explaining that the campaign has been shared with them and that they need a password to access. Once you send the invitations, you can keep track of their status and also revoke sent invites. For example, if next to an email there is a clock icon, it means that the user has not yet entered to see your campaign's results. But if instead you can see a check icon, it means that the user has accepted your invitation and accessed it to see the results. In case you want to revoke a particular invitation, you must simply select the icon on the right and delete it. The email those who you invite will see will look like this. They will have to click on See Results and then enter the password written in the email. By watching the filters video in the Help Center, you will be able to learn about filters. However, it is important to know that if your statistics have a filter applied, the results of your shared campaign will be partial, meaning that the invited user will only see the results obtained with that filter. However, the user that receives the invite will not know that those results have been filtered. They'll simply see the information that you, the administrator, have decided to share with them. If you have filters applied to your campaign and are about to share your results, a message will appear explaining that your results have a filter applied. That's all on stats. Be sure to check out the filters video and remember that analyzing your campaign's results is key to learn from your users, improve, and most importantly, make the most out of your campaigns. Thank you for your attention. You can check out the rest of our videos to learn more about Survey Kiwi's features.